on, Byron. How is it? Where you at? Hey, DeMarco. St. Louis. What you doing in St. Louis? You going to the race, the speedway thing this weekend that's going on in St. Louis? Hey. Y'all, let me tell y'all. I had got I'm gonna try. I heard it Saturday for LTI is sponsoring us to go if we want to go. Hey, LTI is sponsoring us to go to the raceway. So I'm gonna try to get back there for Saturday. I want to go. I never been to anything like that. So they said that they had tickets or something for us, and they was gonna I think they was gonna feed us and stuff all day. So if you go out, I mean, I'm gonna try to get there. So if you there, if I be there, I'm gonna look for you. But it's supposed to be Saturday. Y'all, I put down my carpet. I laid the carpet down, so I got that installed. Let's see what else. Oh, look, y'all, these curtains. I brought these curtains to go around the window. I brought them to go around the window at night, but they so heavy and thick. And I don't have the hooks. But let me tell you what happened to me. My Samsung Galaxy phone overheated, right? So it overheated and it froze up. It wouldn't do anything. So I unplugged it from the charger, and it automatically reset itself. So it wiped out everything and reset itself. So if you get an Android phone like a Samsung phone, you have to sign into Google to be able to activate the phone back. So I forgot my password to my Google account. And since I reset my password on the Google account, it locked me out the phone for 24 hours. It would not let me make a call. It will not let me do anything. So on these phones, if it ever wipes out your phone and you got to reinstall everything, you have to wait 24 hours if you change your password to get back in your phone. So luckily, I still had the iPhone. So I had to go into the Verizon store. I had to go into the Verizon store and get them to switch back over to the iPhone for 24 hours until I can turn my Samsung Galaxy phone back on. They charged me $10 to switch it over to the iPhone. So, but they didn't charge me anything to switch it back. I like the Samsung. I like the Android phone because you have so much freedom on the Android phone than the iPhone. The iPhone is so restricted. But you can do your music. I can pause my videos, everything. But I can't get this scanner thing to work. It's supposed to scan your face and you should be able to open your phone. I can't get that to work. But I was over there at Verizon store, right? And I met a homeless person, right? He said that he was a transient, and he walked up to me, and he didn't walk up to me. We were just both walking in the same direction. I was walking to the truck, and he said, "You know what?" Ripley. He said, "You know what?" He said, "I got beat up by the police last night," and I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because I ran." What's up, Sin? He said, "I ran." He had 2 warrants, and he ran because he didn't want to go to jail, and the police beat him up. So I told him, I said, "You know what? You ought to get you a lawyer and sue them. They ain't supposed to beat you up because you running." And he said, But yeah, I thought that was so funny. But and then he said it wasn't a good place to be because you know, they won't help you out where he was. But I just felt so bad for the man. He got beat up for the police for running just because he had 2 warrants. That ain't right. You ain't supposed to beat nobody up because they got warrants. But I'm over here in Cleveland, Tennessee. Y'all been asking me about do I have any information about putting a truck on the road with a Roadrunner? I've been doing my research and I came up with Roadrunner, Landstar, Mercer, but Mercer is not near me in SoCal. I don't have any information on Roadrunner, Landstar, or Mercer. I heard that they're all pretty good companies. The only thing that you really have to worry about, y'all, is remember to keep your fixed costs down, because when you get these trucks, monthly payments are good. If you can get a truck that you can do monthly payments on, about $1,200 a month, that's good. If you're doing weekly payments, you need to keep that payment low as possible. I did the video about what questions you need to ask when you're trying to do lease. What questions you need to ask when you're going to do a lease with companies, okay? And they're all the same general questions that you can ask any company that you need to know before you sign on to that company. Because if you know all the numbers up front for that particular company and all the fixed costs that they have, you can, hey Miss Pearl, you can easily figure out what you're going to make on a weekly basis, okay? You will know your average of what you will make before you even go to that company if you can get all the numbers out of the company. A lot of good companies will tell you all their fixed expenses, okay? You want to have them email that to you, send it to you. All the deductions that come out the check, you want to have them send that to you, okay? They also, you can ask them, can they give you a sample of someone's check without, you know, their social security number or all their information on it. They can give you a breakdown on the check. At LTI, there's a breakdown of what the driver lease payments and what they check look at like when they do a lease, okay? I wrote my fixed costs down. You want to ask, y'all like my little pink book I got? I put all my trip information in here for 60 cents. You want to ask stuff, okay? You want to ask when you call them on the phone. Listen, when you call them on the phone and you're thinking about lease, you want to know where that company is located. Where do they run? Do they run all 48 states? Roadrunner pays 80%. That's good. That's good, 80%. But 80% doesn't necessarily mean you make a lot of money. Don't get that in your head because a company pays a higher percentage that you're going to make all this money. You can make just as much at Roadrunner at 80%, at Landstar at 67%, that you can make at Roadrunner with 80%, okay? It all depends on what your fixed cost is, okay? And it all depends on how you want to run. There's always a debate percentage and mileage, okay? There's always that debate on what's better, percentage or mileage. With my mileage is a fixed cost. I know what I'm going to get paid loaded and empty on every mile I run. I don't have to negotiate my rate. I've already agreed upon my rate when I came over to LTI, okay? I know what that rate is going to be. The only thing that's going to fluctuate is the fuel surcharge, okay? on percentage, and you also look at the average. Look at the average on the what is it, DAT? What is it? Trade. They come out every, I think, week or something like that, and they tell you what the average is of what each division is getting. Like, they'll tell you what the average of dry van is, reefer, and flatbed. Okay, so you know what to expect as far as what brokers and things are paying. Okay, you always can negotiate for higher if that's possible, but it's also supply and demand. Depending on fixed costs is paying my driver and truck note and insurance, fuel. I'm not understanding, but I did the video and I made a mistake and deleted it. I apologize. But some of the questions that you want to ask a company is, are they on percentage or are they on mileage? Okay, do the fuel surcharge, if you're on mileage, is it on all miles or is it just on loaded miles? Okay, you want to ask, how much is the fixed cost? Your fixed costs include things like bobtail insurance, your escrow, like if you have an escrow that you have to have set up with them, your lease payment, whatever the lease payment is, your licenses, your tags and things like that, your occupational health, and your physical damage. Those are some of your fixed costs. You want to ask, do you have to pay your own scales? Do you have to do they supply you with a pre-pass? Okay, do you have to pay for your own tolls out of pocket? You want to know if they pay for lumper, especially if you're on the load board. Okay, you have to know whether the rate that they give you is all inclusive, or is it subject to your lumper fee, and detention and layover? Okay, you have to ask that, just to make sure. But it's a whole lot of questions that you need to ask these companies before you sign on to a lease, especially if you're doing these deals that are 4 to 5 years long. Okay, and you have a wife and kids at home. It's a huge commitment. Not saying that you can't do it, but saying that it takes a lot. Okay, it takes a lot. It really isn't easy. Okay, and you can't plan for the future. You want to ask them, hey, if I get sick or if I'm not able to run a certain week, will you be able to postpone my payment for that week that I didn't run? Can I pay my you can ask that. You need to ask different things for that lease to make sure you don't get yourself in a bind. Okay, because once you get in a bind and you take off a lease, let me see, if he wasn't a bad, he wasn't a bad. He said he had 2 warrants. That don't mean that you're bad if you got 2 warrants. He got 2 warrants. It could have been, oh, I knew what the warrants was for. It was for panhandling. Okay, that don't mean that he a bad person. He just needed some money. Let's see. Mercer pays 68% and 100% fuel surcharge. I got approved. I got approved for $13,000 loan. Do you know where I can find? I haven't purchased my truck from an outside company, so I wouldn't know. I know places like Freedom Truck Sales, they take about, depending on the truck, anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000 down. They really don't do a credit check. It is finance. It's not a lease, so you do have to make monthly payments. It will go on your credit report, but the truck that they have down there have high mileage on them. So you know, you never know what may happen. You just have to have money to be able to fix those trucks when it go down, because they will go down. It's just when, okay? It's not that they won't go down. They will go down. It's just when they will go down, okay? There's another company called Quality Truck Sales, I want to think. They in Chicago, but they take anywhere to between $3,000 and $5,000 down. But you're not going to go over there and get like a Volvo 780 and all these expensive trucks. You're going to get maybe a Freightliner, a ProStar, something that's really easy. Arrow Truck Sales is another company that does it on your down payment. But the ones I'm talking about, they don't do credit checks. Like, they don't do like, they do like a check, but they still approve you anyway, okay? I think they base it on the years that you've been a driver or had your license or things like that, okay? Quality, Cure, and Pathway. There's another place I know of. It's called ATS, American Truck Show. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Accelerated Truck Sales out of Indianapolis. No credit check, $3,500 down or less. The only thing that you have to worry about with those trucks is that they're going to have high mileage. They're not going to be brand new trucks, okay? They probably will be out of warranty. You can buy an extended warranty for like a year. But there'll probably be like some Freightliners, some ProStars, something like that, you know. They probably won't be, I don't think, like Kenworths and the Saving. If the Volvo, it'll be like the 670. There's a place called ATS. Actually, it's in Gulfport, where I'm from, okay? You could go down there and you could bring them so much money. The only thing I don't like about them, they don't tell you what your payment is going to be over the phone. They surprise you with it when you get there, okay? They tell you, they'll say $2,500 down cash, but in actuality, when you get down there, it's going to be more than that, okay? It's not going to be $2,500. You're going to have to come up with at least $5,000–6,000 to get a truck. You will get a truck, but they don't tell you what the payment is, and that's not financing. That is a lease, but at least you can walk away from it. It's not on your credit report. Let's see. Are those quality OTR trucks or good for regional? I'm not sure. I don't know. I never purchased a truck from an outside company. So I would say long as you keep up the maintenance, on that truck, and you're able to get somebody that can fix it, and you have the money to fix it, you know, that might be something that you want to look into. You have the freedom of taking that truck anywhere. Let me tell you how much my clutch was. I have my paperwork here. Let me see. Y'all know I had to get a clutch, right? I got my clutch fixed, and let's see. Those some repairs. I thought I had my bill for my clutch. I don't know where it's at. It's in here somewhere. But I think my clutch was $400. That's $400 and something dollars that I paid for. $700. Something I got fixed. it's not cheap fixing these trucks, okay? It is very expensive to fix these trucks. But I think I paid... I can't find it. But I think I paid about $2,300 for my clutch that I got at the yard. But yeah, I think I paid about $2,300 for the clutch that I got at the yard. Let's see. I'll use my business credit for my maintenance fund account. So D-Man, where are you going to put your truck at? Have you decided that yet? I'm going home for the 4th of July. I'm going to take off, let's see, I'm taking off June the 30th, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and I think I'm coming back out on the 5th. So that's what I plan on doing. Y'all, I'm getting ready to cook tomorrow with the Team RG cook-off that we're having tomorrow. So I can't tell you what I'm cooking yet because we got to submit the... that's what that maintenance fund, or let's see. I am going to cook tomorrow, I think, tomorrow. And I have to submit my ingredients, and then I have to take a picture of the finished product. So the only thing I'm working on right now is to figure out what kind of vegetables I'm going to do. Let's see. Ripley gets so jealous. Look at her. He over there barking at other dog. Ripley, you can't whoop nobody. Come here. Look at that little dog over there. Ah, come here. Ripley think he is bad. Look at him. You not supposed to do that. You supposed to say hello. Say hello when you see a fellow dog. Ripley, you don't supposed to bark. You supposed to say hello. Wave at him. Say hey. Say hey. Ripley, don't act like that. That's not nice. That's not being professional. Ripley, you're supposed to be nice. No, you don't. You don't be doing that. What's wrong with you? That's not nice. You don't go to barking at folks while they trying to be nice to you. Say hey. Look, Rip, say hey. Say hey. Say how you doing? See him, Rip? Say hello. Look at him. He trying to speak to you, Ripley. Oh, you so mean. Don't you do that. That's not nice. Hey. Calm down. What's the problem? You're not going to make friends that way. But yeah, I'm sitting over here getting unloaded, y'all. Hush. I'm sitting over here getting unloaded. I just wanted to come and say hello. I really don't have anything going on. I'm over here in Cleveland, Tennessee. And got one more week before I get ready to go home. Y'all, I'm so ready to go home. I don't know what to do. I'm tired. They've been working me to death. Mr. What is it? Mo Dust Swift. You almost finished with school. Got one more week to go. Get it done. Now, then you gonna go. Wait a minute. The school ain't gonna be here. Wait till you go out there for your training, girl. You gonna have a fit, honey. Now that's where you gonna get your test of endurance. But stick with it. Don't give up. Have patience. If you gotta cry, go to the bathroom and cry, honey. But just get it done so you can get your truck. You can put your stuff in there and you be on the road ready to go to make your money, okay? Congratulations, though. Let's see. I like Roadrunner because they have LTL terminals all over and will keep your truck. That's the most important thing. You want to get with somebody. Hey, excuse me. Hey, I'm trying to do a video. What's wrong with you? You're so disrespectful. Sit down. You don't scare nobody. People be laughing at you when you be out there barking. You be just barking and going off on folks, and folks be laughing. They think it's funny. If you're not gonna bite nobody, stop barking. Okay? All that woof, woof, woof. Don't nobody want to hear that. Calm down. If I open the door and let you out, you ain't gonna do nothing. So what is you making all that noise for? Go lay down. Get you something to eat. Calm your nerves. Let's see. Yeah, they got a lot of freight. Let's see. But after I leave from here, y'all, I'm on my way going back to Chicago. Going back to Chicago. But girl, can't wait for you to get out of here. You coming out at a good time because sit there. Sit there. You coming out at a good time because it's summertime. So, you know, you'll be able to be out and be able to get a lot of things done in the summertime. But let's see. Highway said, won't you go by LTI and say hello? Tell them Miss Diva sent you. Say, I just want to ask them if you can park your truck and trailer on the yard and see what they say. Tell them you need a PM done and see if they'll let you park the truck and trailer. Go around there. It's just right around the corner from the go around there. It's right around the corner from the pallet over there. You met Joanne? Oh my God, no you didn't. You met Miss Joanne. Go over there and ask her for a ticket to the Speedway thing. What y'all do? I never went to no NASCAR stuff. I never did that. Oh yeah, you did meet her. You did meet her. But yep, you ought to go over there to the yard, tell them that you need to just park your truck for a moment. And I said that it was okay and see what they say. We ain't got no security guards, so you going over there. Ask them if they need some loads delivered while you there. Hey Jacqueline, what's going on? I ain't doing that. I'm just sitting here getting unloaded. I know how this place is. They slow. I'm gonna be here for a while. They told me to go take a nap. They'll wake me up when they finish. So I know I'm gonna be here for a while. But I'm tired, y'all. I am tired. He was, yeah, I know. But congratulations, D-Man. You're going to try to start a fleet over there at Roadrunner. The gate was wide open. I know. I know it. The security guard come on about 11:30, okay? So they don't get there at 11:30. So, you know, it's easy picking. Get what you want. Just to get the paper, go in there and get the paperwork and tell them you got it. I went yesterday to Chicago and I supposed to have 26 pallets of butter. And I was back there I backed in and the man unloaded and everything. And he came out there, he said, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You ain't got but 25 pallets of butter. I'm missing a whole pallet of butter. And I was like, what you want me to do? I ain't got no butter. Okay. This trailer was sealed when I got it. It's sealed when it got to you. I don't know. Don't ask me about no butter, okay? That's something that you're going to have to discuss with the people that ship the butter, okay? I do not have a pallet of butter. Nowhere. They're going to be watching me for the butter, see if I'm giving out butter. Now I'm looking for my own now. Okay. Get your own. That's the thing to do. Ownership. Ownership is the best thing. Is training as bad as they say? Oh my God. Nah, it's just stressful, that's all. It takes a lot of patience. It's stressful. And especially, you know, training is just, you're going to get stressed out because it's all new and you're learning a new job, you're learning a new career, and you know, none of us ever drove a big 53-foot trailer and truck, so it can be a little bit intimidating at times. But remember, always take your time, okay? If you take your time, you'll be okay. Like when I came up in here, this way I'm at, y'all. Can y'all see? Hold on. I'm over here getting unloaded. I'm in the door. I got the red sign right there. But my thing is, listen, when I used to come in, when I was new and I was training, or I just got my truck, this right here would intimidate me because people watching me and things like that, they making sure I don't make a mistake. Some people be videotaping and stuff like that. I used to be so scared to back up in front of a whole lot of people, okay? But after a while, you'll get used to it. And now, babe, man, let me tell you something. When I come in the door, it's lights, camera, action, okay? Because I'm finna show you what I do. I'm finna show you. I'm going to make it do what it do, okay? I got my little pink gloves on. Oh, baby, when I come through, I come through. I come through, and it's going to be a show, okay? I'm going to jump out the truck. I'm going to have my pink gloves on, my pink shirt on, my pink vest, with my pink shoes, okay? And it's gonna be a show. And I'm gonna show you how to get in the hole, okay? Child, they be like, who in the world, what in the world is this rolling up through here? But now I enjoy it. Now I have fun. It's fun. And you'll be that same way. You'll be that same way, honey. After a while, it ain't gonna be a door you can't get in, okay? It ain't gonna be a back that you ain't gonna be able to do. You're gonna be able to do it all. Just take your time and learn the job, and you'll be fine. Don't stress out. If you get frustrated, you gotta have a friend that you can talk to, okay? You gotta have a friend that you can talk to, and that person, you just call them and you just cry on their shoulder and tell them how hard it is, and tell them how you don't think you're gonna do this and all that kind of stuff. But just get through them 6 weeks and you'll be okay. Trust and believe you'll be okay. It's like joining the army. You know how you go through boot camp in the army and they tear you down before they bring you back up? That's how training is. But my son thinks it's cool that Mom about to drive. Yes. And if you can, put your it's summertime, the kids, it's now on trucks. I see a lot of people that got their kids out here with them. They sons, they daughters, and they're just enjoying it. You know, when Arshawn was on the truck, he played his PlayStation. You know, we went places. So if you can, this is a time that you can bring the kids out and they can enjoy it as well, okay? Some places got, let's see. Please slow down at the truck stop. Yeah, it's a lot more kids out because it's school out. You know, I had a man pull up to me, his daughter, she was about this high, she was about maybe 5 years old. You know, he was a independent person, so she was about this high, and she played with Ripley, and you know, he had to go and unload the truck, so he did his own unload. And I kept an eye on her until he came back, you know. But make sure you turn your truck off and take your keys and stuff like that. You don't want these kids out here starting the truck and rolling down the highway while you in the back somewhere, okay? But yeah, make sure. I was at a fuel aisle. I was at a fuel aisle where a guy had his son on the truck with him. And the thing that I didn't like about that, and what he did, he jumped out the truck, and his son was behind the wheel doing this, and the truck was on. Okay, so he could throw that truck in gear, he could push the brakes in, anything can happen, and that truck can just roll. Okay, so we got to be conscious when we have our kids on the truck, to make sure that when we get out the truck, take our keys with us, to make sure that, you know, they not doing anything in here that they supposed. Have one of them trailer brake things that they can't mess with the trailer brakes, because you would hate for something to happen out here with the kids in the truck with you. Okay, but it is a fun experience for them. It can be. But other than that, y'all got anything going on? Yeah, I was scared to train. I didn't want to train with a female. I wanted to train with a male. I didn't want to train with a female because I didn't want to hear about all their problems that they was having at the house. I didn't want to hear about their man, their husband, their boyfriend, their baby daddy. I did not want to hear about it. I did not want to, and then I didn't want another female to be getting in their feelings and be petty, and, you know, I didn't want that. But when I became a trainer, all I did was train females. And it was great. We had a great time. It was just like every female except for one. Every female, it was like we were girlfriends. We were just hanging out. We were going to the hotel, buying food, fixing tacos, and we enjoyed the 6 weeks, okay? Because they took it all in, and it was a learning experience, and their mind was open, and they was willing to listen to what I had to say. I only had one person that I had to put on the truck. See, that's why Miss Terry don't train, because, see, you get crazy with me, I leave you where you at. I leave you where you at. I had a student that lasted, I think, 4 days on the truck with me, and it was like every time I say something, she had something to say, and she like knew everything. She knew everything. She knew she didn't want to go to the certain truck stop. She was, oh my God, that mouth was just running, and I'm not a person that's going to argue with you. So I told her, I said, look, this is not going to work out. And if I was you, okay, I would close my mouth until you get back to the terminal. Because one or two things is going to happen. Somebody's going to leave the truck. And it's not going to be me, okay? Because this is my truck. I make the payments. And KLLM is going to have to get you to the house some kind of way. I don't know how they're going to do it. But if you don't keep your mouth closed, somebody ain't going to make it back to the terminal. And she kept running her mouth. She kept running her mouth. I left her. Now look, you can't talk crazy to nobody when you live in Alabama and you in Kentucky, okay? If you want to talk crazy to somebody, wait until you close to home to talk crazy. Don't talk crazy if you live in Alabama and we in Kentucky, because wherever you start talking crazy at, that's where I leave you. That's where I leave you. I gotta go. Now, me and the load was going to California, but somebody wasn't going to California. And it's my responsibility to get the load to California. You can't close your mouth, so you gonna have to stay here. They gonna have to get you a bus ticket so you go to the house, baby girl. She said, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't getting off this truck. You gonna take me back to Jackson. I said, girl, I don't know what company you think you work for, but I'm not taking you nowhere, okay? The truck is not going to Jackson, so I don't know what I had to call the police. I called the police and had the police to come get out of my truck. She got out of my truck that day. But And all she had to do was keep her mouth closed. That's all she had to do was keep her mouth closed. But she couldn't do that. She wanted to be the boss, so I let her be the boss right there at the Love's truck stop in Kentucky. She was the boss. No. She said she was not getting off my truck. I said, okay, girl. I can show you better than I can tell you. I ain't finna argue with you. If you say you ain't gonna do something, I say you gonna do something. We'll figure out who right and who wrong. But I ain't driving to Jackson, so I don't know how you gonna get there. That was the day I was ready to leave. I was ready to leave. I was done. I was over it. But other than that, I never had any trouble with any student. Never had trouble with any student. They was out there to learn, and that's what they did. That's what they did. The thing I don't like is whenever somebody's trying to train you, I didn't like her always calling her man to ask her man what to do. Because if your man can tell you what to do, then you should be on the truck with your man, right? You should not be on the truck with me, okay? If you got to call your man to tell you what to do or what you should be doing or how to run this truck, you need to be on the truck with him. Obviously, there's a problem because you're not on the truck with him. But let's see. My husband's going to school right now for KLLM. He tests out. Congratulations. How did he like the Sam Harden? How did he like the training? How did he like the training? KLLM has a good training program. I mean, they don't talk to you like you're a child. You really learn. And it's a great company to start a lease with. It's a great company to do a lease with. So, you know, they're going to keep your how long is KLLM training school? 3 weeks. But if you got your permit, you go straight to the backing range. So, the only problem that they had with training was when they put that new rule in effect where the women can only train with women, it made a backup of women being on the waiting list to get trained. But the good thing about it is they paid you $500 a week until they got you with somebody. I see they partner with college here. Yeah, they partner with colleges. So that's always a plus because you do get college credit when you go to a KLLM school. They actually have a graduation where you can go and walk across the stage at Hines Community College if you want to. Once you finish truck driving school, they will send you a certificate of completion. And if you want to go get a cap and gown and walk across the stage at Hines Community College for finishing truck driving school, you can do that, okay? What's my thoughts on LTI? LTI has made some changes here. They have made some changes here. So I'm going to get those changes for y'all and let y'all know the updated changes. One of the changes that they made was no more guaranteed pay. Okay. One of the perks of coming to LTI is you had guaranteed pay, and only 2 companies I knew that had guaranteed pay was K&B Trucking, okay, and LTI, okay. So what LTI decided to do was they gave everybody a raise and they took away the guaranteed pay. So now the starting pay, even if you come out of the training program with LTI, the starting pay is 44 cents instead of 42 cents, okay? So what they're saying is that with the layover pay, with the detention, with all that kind of stuff, you should make more than the guaranteed pay. Yeah, Chicago Heights, that's a good school. I've never been there. Can you lease and train? Yes. Lease operators can train over here at LTI. Lease owner ops, if they bring their own truck, I think they could train as well. What state are you in? I'm in right now I'm in Tennessee. I'm glad I got here early because the time changed. But yeah, there's no more guaranteed pay over here at LTI. And they're starting people off at 44 cents. Dedicated, I think it's like 47. And then they got this new short haul program where they start people off at 50 cents a mile. Let's see. I'm mid. What is the middle part? I'm Midwest, maybe. I'm in the middle, so I run a lot of Missouri, Illinois, Tennessee, Georgia. We only run 16 states. We don't go to California, Utah, Washington. Come on, JB Hunt. I know you could back up, baby. I know y'all trained over there. Don't hit the Kenworth. Please, baby, don't hit the Kenworth. You got it. You should have opened your doors, baby, but that's all right. I don't know how you're going to do that, but do your thing. Do your thing. How you doing? How you like working? I got somebody that works for Roadrunner. Hold on. How you like working for Roadrunner? It's not bad? How long you been there? Ripley. How long you been there? A year and a half. You company or you lease? You lease? Okay. Where you get your truck from? Quality?
No.
Oh, where you get your truck from?
I got mine from TPL.
What's the name of it?
Transport Enterprise Leasing or something like that.
Where you going? Did you take your paperwork in there already?
No.
Okay.
I just backed in.
Oh, take your paperwork in there and come back and holler at me. I want to talk to you about Roadrunner, okay? All right. Well, DC, I done found somebody at Roadrunner. When he come back, he got to go tell him, we're holding him up. He got to go take his paperwork in there so he can get loaded. We'll ask him some questions when he get back. So we'll ask him all about Roadrunner. How about that? Oh, how is it? I got to get a pink flashlight. You right. I got to get a pink flashlight. Now, I got some stuff right here. I'm going to wrap my truck. So I done already started wrapping my gear shift. So this right here, I can wrap some of the things I'm going to wrap on my truck to do the pink thing. So I'm going to do a little bit at a time. I ain't going to do too much. But yeah, that's something I'll work on. Diva, get that info for me. Okay, he coming back. He got to go put his paperwork in. We going to be here for a while, so they are not in no hurry to unload us. Mr. Brock, I wish. He's so tired of pink. He's so tired of pink. Ripley, stop doing that. He's so tired of pink. He don't know what to do. When he saw all this pink in the truck, he said it looked like Pepto-Bismol. He said it don't make no sense. Did you give your friend my number? What friend? What friend, Ryan? What friend? Oh, Ryan, you talking about Anthony. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ryan, I'm sorry. I'm glad you reminded me. I didn't even talk to him today, but I will. Hold on. Let me put note to self. 32 years. Oh, my God. I'm retiring in August. Night transportation. Is that where you're going, or that's where you're retiring from? Hold on, Ryan. Bell, retiring from night. What you gonna do after you retire? Brian Bell, I need to let Anthony know. 30 minutes. Oh, you ain't scared of dogs, is you? You scared of dogs? You ain't scared of that? What's your name?
Paul.
Paul, come on, get in the truck with me. Sit down, Ripley. Ripley, stop. Sit down. Okay. I got some people. I'm on YouTube Live, okay?
Okay.
Paul, you mind being on the YouTube? Okay, all right. It's all right. It's all right. But y'all, this is Paul. Paul works at Roadrunner. He's a lease operator at Roadrunner. So he drove up here next to me. We both getting unloaded together. So y'all had questions about Roadrunner, and I told you I didn't know. But since Paul worked for Roadrunner, he can give you the answers to what you wanted to know. You said that you don't have your truck from Quality. You got your truck from somewhere else.
Yes.
You bought it in, or can you go and get a truck from there? You had to put money down, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I had to put a down payment down, but
They do credit check and stuff like that?
I believe they did.
Okay.
But the way it was set up, when I went and got in the truck, I was already at Roadrunner.
Oh, you was already at Roadrunner. Did they help you get the truck, or?
I just filled out an application for TEL, which is a Covenant company.
TEL?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a Covenant company. I filled out an application for them, sent it in. They called me a couple of days later and said I've approved for a truck.
A truck? What kind of trucks they got? They got new trucks, or?
Brand new, used,
Okay.
Freightliner and Volvo.
Freightliner. Do they got the Volvo 780s or 670s?
780.
They got the 780s? Okay. So you had to put money down.
Which was taken out of my settlement.
Oh, you didn't have to come up. He didn't have to come up with the money up front, okay? The money comes out the settlement. They take that out, okay? And then you make your payments and stuff. Is it weekly or monthly?
Weekly payment.
Okay. Are y'all on percentage? What part of Roadrunner do you work? Because I know there's several parts of Roadrunner.
I'm on the temperature control,
Okay.
which used to be R&M, which I took R&M, Fortinos, and M-Bramer and combined them into
And they combined it all together. So are y'all percentage?
mileage.
What's the mileage over there?
$1 a mile plus fuel surcharge, loaded
Okay.
only.
Only on loaded? On empty? You
$1 a
don't-
mile.
Okay, so your fuel surcharge is running like $1.30 right now? About $1?
The fuel surcharge on my last settlement was 25 cents per dispatch mile.
25 cents per, but that's only on loaded miles, right?
Loaded miles only.
Okay. So they took 5 companies and combined them into one, kind of?
3 that I know of.
Okay.
And combined them into Roadrunner Temp Control.
Okay. And do you run a certain area, or do you run all 48?
I run all 48.
Okay. Where you live?
Illinois.
Oh, okay. That's where my terminal is. So you've been there for about, I'm out of St. Louis. Out of Madison over there. You know where the pallet is? Off of 70, where that racetrack is?
Mm-hmm.
That's where our terminal is.
Okay.
What?
You know where Mount Vernon, Illinois is? I-57-64 junction. Where I
Yeah, I know where that is.
28 miles southeast of there is where I live.
Okay. What made you go to Roadrunner? You just picked it and went.
I just threw out several applications. They were the first one to get.
And that was the first one that called you. Is this your first lease, or you leased trucks before?
I've leased them before.
How long you been driving?
Just shy of 11 years.
You've been driving 11 years? Shut up. You don't look that old.
I'll be 33 in a couple days.
So you've been driving since you was what, 21, 22?
22.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Y'all got any questions? What you say your name is? Paul. Ask him about LTL. Do you know anything about LTL?
Less than truckload, I think. Is
Yeah.
what it stands for.
Yeah.
As far as I know, My division don't deal with the LTL.
Okay. His division don't deal with LTL. Let's see. Graduated on 32 years. We got somebody that was thinking about bringing a truck over to Roadrunner. Did y'all have any questions about Roadrunner? They was R&M transportation, but now they done. Can you bring your own truck to Roadrunner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if they bring their own truck, do they still get paid $1 a mile, or do they get percentage?
$1 a mile.
Was y'all ever percent? Now, there's some parts that's percentage, right?
Yeah, there's some that is percentage. I don't know which one of the Roadrunner entities is the percentage.
Okay. So let me ask you this. What did I want to ask you? What's the weekly payments? Do you mind sharing your weekly payments on your truck?
$600 a week.
$600. That's not bad, cause it's more at quality.
I had a quality truck when I first went.
How did that go?
A big run around.
Did you? The biggest problem that I had with a quality truck is that if something happened to that truck, it took forever to get somebody on the phone.
I didn't have the problem getting them on the phone. If when I went to get just a basic oil change,
it was a problem.
You need to contact the company or at least two to get your
oil, to get the maintenance money, so you can get your oil change.
Contact the company I was leased to. You need to contact Quality. I finally said, you know what? Enough is enough. Quality, you can have this truck.
Have the truck back.
I don't know. If I can't get it serviced, I don't need it.
How long is there a buyout with your truck, or is it a dollar buyout, or do you have a balloon payment?
There's a balloon payment at the end of it.
Okay, how long is it a lease for? 4 or 5 years?
Lease on that truck right there was 35 months.
What?
35 months when I first signed that lease.
So that's what, 3.5, 24?
Just shy of 3 years.
3 years?
Just shy of.
$600 a week for 3 years? That ain't bad, but you got to buy out at the end of it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which, the way I understand it, depending on how much money I don't use on my maintenance account.
You can take your maintenance money and put to the buyout? Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
And whatever I can't put toward the buyout, however much is left, I can turn around and find another lease until that's paid off too.
Oh, okay.
Or I can tell them, hey, you can have this truck back, send me a brand new one.
And send you another one. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about, now before you went to Roadrunner, what company was you with?
I was running local.
Oh, you did local?
I was working for a farmer pulling a hopper bottom.
A what?
A farmer.
A farmer pulling what?
A hopper bottom.
What is that? What's that? The thing, the trucks that look like a. Oh no, I know what you're talking about. They open at the top. That's what a hopper. Okay.
Open at the top, and they got doors at the bottom. You just spin them open, and there, whatever you're hauling goes out the bottom.
And you was working
no
local?
Docks at all. Yeah, I was home every night.
With a quality truck?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. I was finna say, what company that you worked when you had a quality truck? Roadrunner? Oh, you took the truck back and got your own truck. Okay.
I turned around and took the quality truck back and got that TEL truck.
Okay. I understand now. Well, y'all got any questions for my, let's see. I mean, what model and year is your truck?
2016 Freightliner Cascadia.
16 Freightliner Cascadia. But yeah, we was just sitting in here. We was talking about leasing, and somebody was wanting to put a truck over at Roadrunner, and they was asking me about Roadrunner. I had no idea, and then I looked over here and I saw Roadrunner, and I was like, well, we can ask you, we gotta ask somebody that's working there. But I'm Tamara, by the way.
I'm Paul.
Okay, look, Paul, I'm gonna need you to go on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, okay? So you're gonna be able to see. Oh, let me give you my card in case you want to come to. They said thank you for your time. We appreciate you. I appreciate you not, because you could have cussed me out and said, I ain't coming over there. I ain't getting on no YouTube. But that's my my LTI card, okay? So if you ever think about them, but we like we're $1.05, $1.02 or something, and with our fuel surcharge, it's like $1.30 a thing. But our payments fluctuate. We got balloon payments on some, but they fluctuate as well, up and down. But we only run 16 states.
What
So
16?
we're like, huh?
What 16?
Nowhere west of 35. Like, we don't do California, Utah, Washington, Wyoming. We don't do none of that.
Southeast.
I would say mid all the way over. Like mid, we go like to Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas. We go all the way up to like Pennsylvania. But yeah, on this side. Yeah, we just don't go out west. That's all.
So you go to like Florida, Georgia,
Yep.
Southeast.
Southeast. Yeah. I like it. I stay around Illinois a lot of times though. But we average about 2,500 miles a week. We don't run really hard. What you need to make? You need to do more than that. That's
I
just
could do
me.
less.
That's just me. I like 2,500 miles because I'm comfortable with that. I'm not working myself to death, and I make good money that way. You know, if I ran 3,000, I'll be bringing home about 2,000 a week, 2,200 a week. But 2,500, about 1,600 a week. I like that. That's enough for me. You know.
Well, I'm single. So.
You single? You looking for somebody? You want me to find you somebody? You sure?
I'm good. I like it this way.
You like being single? You sure you don't want me to find you nobody you could put on the truck? They could cook for you, do your paperwork.
I got a computer for everything.
For everything. You don't need no companionship.
I'm
You
good.
fine by yourself.
I'm fine by
All
myself.
right, well, I'm not going to force you then. I'm not going to force you. But let's see. What is the miles at Roadrunner? What y'all running? Like, y'all do 3,000 miles?
I've averaged 3,000 miles for the last 3 weeks.
So y'all running hard. But y'all got the freight. Y'all got customers. Y'all a big company. Y'all got freight to run like that.
Well,
I'm getting old. I can't be running like that all the time. You know, it takes a lot of wear and tear out you. You know,
Yes, it does.
all you do is wake up, drive, go to sleep, wake up, drive, go to
do it
sleep.
again.
You can't do that forever. Force dispatch at LTI. Well, I mean, you really can't force me to take a load, but they suggest if it's not worth it, you know, I won't do. I pull over there. But let's see, matchmaker. But other than that, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I really do.
I appreciate it.
And if you want me to set you up or something like that, you let me know.
I'll let you know. What's your YouTube channel? Anyway?
Miss Diva Trucker. Miss Diva Trucker. MSDIVA Trucker. And you go to the terminal over there at Roadrunner and you tell them that you met Miss Diva Trucker and you tell them that they need to subscribe.
I tell them, but I don't know how good it's gonna do.
It'll do good. It'll do good. You say, look, you gotta subscribe. You gotta. That girl is crazy.
Oh, you ain't feel
But
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
if I
you just got
would,
good
I would have
humor.
cooked. I would have cooked. I usually cook, but I knew I was gonna be here a while, and I usually will pull out something and cook. But I cooked yesterday and I had leftovers, so I ate leftovers. Look, I got lobster up there.
I can't have seafood.
You don't like seafood? I got
No,
ribs.
that ain't the problem.
You what?
I don't feel like going to the hospital.
Oh, you allergic to seafood? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I can't have it.
Okay. I got ribs up there.
Oh, I'm good. I got microwave, coffee pot.
What?
I got all that goody stuff over there. I got an inverter.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, it's good meeting you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming over here and having a conversation. Ripley ain't barking. That's a good thing, huh?
Yeah.
You got a dog?
No.
No? Okay. You don't have no dog. You ain't got no wife. What is you doing? But, all right, then. Well, we'll talk to you later. Thank you for coming and share with my folks on YouTube, okay?
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Did I, oh, I ain't locked the door. I ain't lock you in here, did I?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
See if I can get out without killing myself.
All right. We'll see you later.
See you later.
All right, y'all. Well, y'all got your questions answered for Roadrunner, so there you go with that barking again. What's wrong with you? Rip, let me tell you something. If you gonna be a bad dog, if you gonna want somebody to be scared of you, you can't be barking at them when they on the other side of the window, okay? You gotta bark at folks when they sitting in the truck. Really be trying to be bad, but soon as folks come in the truck, he quiet as a mouse. But soon as they step out the truck, that's when he be getting his bullying in. But oh my God, y'all, it is an hour. It's late. Don't cut the camera off until I ain't scared of. Look what I got. I ain't scared of. You say the wrong thing to me, and baby, I got this right here in the door. Do you understand? If you get too close to me, I hit you with a mallet. I don't play. Ripley, you want to say bye? Come say bye. Come on, say bye, Rip. Say bye. Say bye. This dog is bad. He is bad. He be walking through the hotel. He got his little badge. You know, he got his little, where his thing at? Y'all, Ripley got his little badge, right? That, you know, he could go in any hotel he want to. Ripley be walking up in there with his badge on. He be like, y'all can't put me out the hotel. I'm a special dog. I can get to come in here. But, all right, y'all. I'm going to lay down for a little while till they get me unloaded. And I will holler at y'all later. Let's see. See y'all. Thank you for joining me. Bye.